Hey, what is up, you guys? It is your boy, Sneaky Boy, and welcome back to another American Ghoul origin story. The next character we're going to be talking about today, Damien Patel. Yes, another guy Ghoul character in the story besides Sneakai. Now, what is there to say about, what is there to really talk about Damien Patel? Other than the fact that he's a ruthless freaking ghoul that's whole plan is bent on destroying and eliminating humans. Pretty evil stuff, if you ask me. But no, Damien has a much bigger score to settle with. Another ghoul, which you probably, if you haven't seen the last origin story video that we did on Sita and her origin story, Damien's origin that kind of revolves around Sita and Sneakai and Bebe and everybody else around him. So, as you know, Sneakai and Bebe, what I said before in the last video, they decided to want to form their own little crew, that's dedicated to just capturing humans and doing horrible experiments and torturing them and stuff. Well, they actually run into this ghoul named Damien, who is actually a leader of this crew that he's talking about. So they decide to join Damien, and Damien is of course the leader. He runs everything at this little secret organization, this little hideout, kind of like a hideout if you want to call it that. So Damien is a very ruthless person. Like, he takes no crap whatsoever. He is just absolutely ruthless. Like he is the type of person who would just kill you in a minute. Like, if he just doesn't like you, he will just he'll try to kill you in a heartbeat. And just from the situation that unfolds with Sneakai and Sita, you could pretty much tell why he's so hell bent on coming after Sita. One of the reasons he's coming after Sneakai and Sita, if you didn't see the last video I did, Sneakai and just the crew had Sita, one of the new human members, one of the new human captives in their organization. They had her captive, and one of the centipedes that they had implanted in her ear turned her into a ghoul. And of course, this is one of Damien's rare centipedes, and this is why he was upset, because they can't get the centipede out of her, because it was one of the rare centipedes, and he didn't want that centipede inside of her. And because of this, they turned her into a ghoul, and this, of course, made Damien very, very furious to begin with. And by Damien upset about this, he actually attempted to try and kill Sita to remove that centipede out. And of course, this ended with Sita injuring him, and with Sneakai and Sita and Bebe and all of them just escaping from that. And so this is why Damien wants the revenge on Sneakai, and why he wants revenge on Sneakai and Sita. I almost forgot her name for a second, but yeah, this is a way to just form this sort of rivalry between him and Sneakai. So yeah, a lot of attention comes to that. I mean, you don't just capture this. I don't think they even expected that to happen. I don't think they expected for Sita to turn into a ghoul. Like, I don't think Damien expected that, but it was his. He was in charge. Damien was in charge, so it was his. It was gonna be one way or another. Either you get that centipede out of her, or I'm gonna kill her, or get it out myself. And Sneakai was like, no, well, I'm getting her out of here, and we're escaping. And I guess Damien just found that as a threat, disobeyed, and he's not having it. he is just not having it. So that's why Damien and Sneakai are now, I guess, sworn enemies, because Sneakai disobeyed a direct order from Damien to have that centipede removed from Sita's ear, and it's just not coming out. It's just not coming out. That's just that. So that's why Damien is so upset, and why he's coming a sneak with all he's got. Now, Damien has a very interesting cognae. As you see here in this picture, you can see his cognae is kind of like comes out of his shoulder and wraps around his arm, and it's kind of like this big giant fork almost, with these little sticker things coming out of it. It looks really cool, and it looks really cool to me to have his cognitive like that. I think there was one other character from the show, Tokyo Ghoul, that had his cognitive like that. I forget his name though. He had this little sick fantasy thing for Kaneki, but I think you all know who I'm talking about. If you watch Tokyo Ghoul, you probably know the characters I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much the origin of Damien and his beef with Sneakai, and why he wants to take revenge on both him and Sita. So that's pretty much the whole origin story of him. There's not much to tell about Damien, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm sure this origin was probably a little short for you, but hey, gotta keep some characters a mystery for you. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And until my next video, I will see you guys later. FBP out.